today, me personally, as a devil's advocate, yeah, I want to stand on the side of the toxic guys to begin discussion vizuri. Today's discussion is about toxic friends and toxic relationships. Last week tulifanya toxic family. Uh, that conversation was actually nice. Lakini mimi leo nataka kwa modo, especially since you have an actual narcissist in the house. We have actual narcissist. She was even threatening me, beating me up. But no, at least the Lord is my defender. I'm going to speak first on this key to NATO femicide. There was something that I was seeing today. There have been kumekuwa na maybe 97 women being killed over a span of 90 days. That is like 1.1 women being killed per day. In as much as I don't call it, I just call it murder because there's no need of feminizing everything. It is also, it is also a sign of how like society yetu inaenda ikiwa more crooked na wasi wanaenda wakiwa more wanaenda wakiwa more harder and harder. Yeah. Okay. Are today's friendships actually worthy? Are today's friendships actually worthy?
I think some haziko na some ziko. Zenye ziko ni zenye like mko na the same energy na friends wenye they care about you as much as you care about them. But kuna these friends wenye friendship yenyu ni after certain things. Seme kama kuna wale ni mabeshte wako juu uko na content, kuna mabeshte kuna watu wako friends na wewe juu uko na like, this connection, uko na money, uko na this vitu kama hizo. Sasa hiyo ndio haiko worth it, but kuna wenye ni kinda ride or die.
Kuna kitu kama ride or die kweli? Zote
Siku
zinakujanga
hizi
kuwa die.
hakuna.
Okay,
Zinakuanga tu
Hakuna.
ina depend
Mtu ajiongelele.
So you ni ule friend mwenye mlikuwa naye your primary, your best friend in primary still your best friend now.
Si lazima ikuwe in such a manner, but as long as mkipatana you still care about each other. Kudai haimaanishi ni forever, as in mpaka each year tunaongea.
Each year. So ni kama venye wasi huenda ocha once a year ushamaliza hiyo story.
See, but you still care about your people.
Mi naonanga nowadays friendships zinakuanga more about convenience rather than like the connection. Jiko unanipata. Like
Ati more about
it's more about convenience rather than connection. Unajua kitambo like used to love them. Like kitambo used to, you see, like when you're friends, unaona. Lakini hapo tutaenda deeper kiasi you, I believe in a way that men friendships are stronger than female friendships. Hapo tuta argue later. Lakini the thing is like nowadays it's about convenience. Most of the guys that are around you, ukiondoa either money ama ondoa either connection, there's no need for you guys to be friends because either one is draining you or the other ama wewe unategemea mtu mwingine kama unaona. When you put out that parasitic being, that is what like hiyo ndio inatuanisha kila mtu.
Mi nimesema na agree na wewe na hiyo part ya like siku hizi friendships ni kama as long as I am benefiting from you I'm going to stick around you, but if I'm getting nothing from you mi sitakaa karibu na wewe. Sasa juu siku hizi unafikiria tu ananisaidia na kama hunisaidii na kitu unakuwa burden. Hivyo ndivyo kuko siku hizi, sijui okay, ni ngumu sana kusikia kuhusu genuine friendship, like you are just there for each other without expecting anything in return. Yeah.
Hapo zimebonga kama wahenga watatu.
But mimi niko na swali.
Thank you very much.
niko na
Eh?
swali hizo, like ukikuja ufikirie about genuine friendship, do you think it's genuine kama you guys don't benefit from each other? Because in friendship lazima mtu akuwa ana point to you na una point to them, so huwezi sema haina, like hakuna friendship inakosanga hiyo beneficiary aspect.
Kuna zingine mnaweza sema nyinyi maride or die, lakini mnapelekana to death. Maduanzi wawili wameshikana vichwa wakasema we are ride or die. You're driving yourself to your death, yet you're saying you're ride or die. Unaona? Like, okay, mi naonanga hiyo stuff ya love. Okay, mi naonanga love is a very complicated subject. Na inaitwa ni nini? Love is complicated bana. Love is a very
Nijaiacha tu
complicated subject.
sema saizi ni miaka 5 almost 10 naijaiacha kuwa complicated.
Imekuwa complicated manzi. Najua like you know like like when you were kids ilikuwa like love was true, like love ilikuwa true, like roho safi, like mi nikijua mi na wewe ni mamorio, si ni mamorio mpaka mwisho, like ikifika point hadi unahitaji nidanganye kukuhusu, walai nitakufa na wewe mpaka mwisho bana, in as much as hakuna mali inaenda. Lakini nowadays msee, we are so quick to cut those ties, and we are so quick to like to burn bridges without even considering the other party. Mi naonanga like kuna vile friendship za kitambo na friendship za sahii zimemorph into something different, where like it's about convenience. So like me actually ni kama tu high school actually I never cared about so many guys, si ati niko na ubaya, but I never cared about so many guys because I knew nikishapita ile gate friendship yetu imeishia hapo. That's actually what I normally think about campus most of the time. Mi nasemanga we are normally friends until ile siku nitarusha kofia yangu ya kugraduate juu. Hiyo nikishamaliza nipatie hiyo sati yangu ya degree, bro, mi nishakafunga bro. Mi na wewe tukipatana tena ni majaliwa mzee. So hiyo reba like mi naonanga tu okay, but I think actually it's actually good if friendship is a matter of convenience rather than like affection na so many things, because hautakuwa na so many ties to there won't be so many ties to a lot of emotions. Kama dem bana, mmeenda kuachana, you are not friends anymore, you are crying every day bana. See, like unajua kama ni about convenience inakuwa imeisha wazi wazi, hiyo story tushafunga na inaendelea tu, like maisha yako iendelee kama vile ilikuwa bana. Yeah. Ehe.
Kuna kitu Junda alikuwa amesema hapo ya that in whatever relationship lazima kukuwe na something that you are gaining from the other person, because like hata kama ni maybe your companionship ama ni nini, but there must be something that you feel like you're being compensated for that relationship. It could be a business relationship ama hadi it's just a simple friendship, but lazima kuna kitu yenye yani huko transaction.
Okay,
Wanijua
hapo kwa sijui Junta ni kama anatetea friendships kiasi. Mi nitasema hivi. Okay, hadi kwa let's say kwa a normal friendship yenye I'm not supposed to expect anything from you, but as a friend if I have something that okay, if I'm in need you have to come through for me. So essentially okay, venye Nijo amesema kwa any type of friendship people have to benefit from it. Hakuna any other way. Like inaweza kuwa you are not there because of the benefits, but you are there for the person, but you still have some benefits coming on your way.
lakini mi naonanga like we'd rather ukiingia kwa hiyo relationship ama that friendship, let it be known already that it's a matter of convenience. Isiko hapo, there are so many strings attached to whatever you guys are doing, at inafika point, when it comes to that point of working out, inakuwa so hard, like like me, for me, if it was a matter of convenience, tuseme saa kama nani, tuseme mi na Suzy, we are in a matter of convenience, we know we are only buddies because maybe you're business partners or something, or maybe because you're classmates. Unajua tukitoka ile daro, tukitoka ile mlango, pitia kivyako na mimi nichie kivyangu, kirudi daro tuhame hadi na brother, lakini within outside that you just live your life. I think that is how maybe sometimes life should be like that. But also in another sense, we also need some way. We also need some way of having like an emotional release. And now that is where like like those platonic people come in to ease that relief. Other than that, also your parents or something of the sort. But also friends, it's either but I normally side with convenience. Convenience, I think, is what matters most because if it not add any value to my life, there's no need for us to be together because there's no blind man that can lead another. So it is either you come with something that has value, I also come with something that has value. We add that value together and then we grow together. That is how I think friendship will be, according to my
And I think
understanding.
that's I think that's where the distinction comes in. Distinction, yeah. Who is a friend, who is an acquaintance, and now who's a buddy. See what I mean?
Mm,
In the sense that
Hapo naona
who mwenye utaita a friend is someone who's going to build you. Mse mwenye atakubuild, he'll scratch your back and you also scratch his or hers. Sasa mtu kama buddy is the example yenye umepeana ya we na Suzy. Nyinyi marafiki lakini mnajuana tu mkiwa around the same environment, kani daro ama ni huko nje. Sasa acquaintance sasa ni story na wera most of the time. But that's used kudistinguish makes it a whole lot easier when it comes to now dealing with these relationships. No. I think that's where people don't actually look into it that much. Because unapata unasema, huu ni morio wangu. Best friend wako bado utamuita morio, but ufikiriangi into that kind of depth per se. Yeah.
ni kama
safi.
asante sana. Like venye na misuse hii story ya lava na nini, like unaonanga mtu mmekutana na sijui ati alafu mnaanza kulia sasa ni kama it's the same idea. Sasa venye sasa friendship imekuwa yani imepoteza meaning yake.
Au mimi nakuunga jo manze. Mi nasemanga like hiyo especially for this generation mzee. Bado hakuna kitu ina exist. Hakuna kitu inaitwa love mzee kwa hii generation. You like the things that we are doing especially as our generation. Mzee, like huwezi nikalisha chini niambie ati kuna like we've made so many things so common among us, so many bad vices within us that like huwezi nishow like kuna love ina exist. You like hadi kugongewa msesi imekuwa place within this generation. You like imekuwa so normal for your friend or for your acquaintance to go around to go and sleep with your friend or somebody to go sleep with your friend. Yet you see instead of people even feeling mercy ama wase kukonsole, what they do is they laugh at you because they consider you the loser or they consider you like the weaker person within that subgroup. Mi naonanga okay, sometimes mi naonanga especially for our age, mi naonanga love is pointless. That exaggerated love ile ya sijui I love you, like simping for one another. Me actually sometimes you normally do it for fun. You just there you're joking with some people, just and then okay, mi naonanga hizi vitu zikiwa so much complex because there's no way to measure, like this is the threshold for love, this is what and what and what and what. But also looking at venye society yetu inaenda, mi sioni okay, hadi kuna mtu nimesikiza akisema there's no need for you to marry because like marriage is taking yourself to an early grave. There's no advantage in having actually there's no advantage in having a relationship. There's no advantage in having a marriage. You like everything else can be gotten outside of marriage. Unaweza pata mtoi kama unadai, unaweza pata for us men, most men are looking for sex, and you see for those things they are gotten very easily outside of marriage compared to like in the relationship. Kama Kibe anasemanga marriage is where sex dies. Okay, he's a philosopher of some sort, but he said that marriage is where like sex dies. So like unapata most of the guys who get married at some point they become so cut into becoming softer and softer men, and softer and softer and softer, unapata like their frame fades away. Mi naonanga like when we say as we are, and especially when us sisi the masculine maintain that frame of ours, it becomes so very easy to run our things appropriately. Like, actually naonanga wanaume wakiget in love, unajua ushapoteza huu jamaa because there's nothing that you can tell him. Mi sijui for madem how it works, but mi najua maboyo wakisha get in love hiyo najua ishaenda bwana. Na the reality is you're just in the umepiga tu umebakisha tu kona moja uende uochee hapo bwana. Yeah. Endeleeni guys.
Mi sehemu naona hiyo concept yako it's what you make it to be. Wewe uko na like a certain belief, umeblock your mind like vitu zingine haziwork in this universe. First nianze na hakuna relationship hainanga risk, na si feel like kuna difference between friendship na a romantic relationship. Difference ni like hizo the sexual part and everything, but friendship una choose venye unaitaka. Ukitaka yako isikuje na emotions na concerned, wewe ndio umeichoose ikuwe hivyo. Ukitaka ikuwe convenient kama hii ya Suzy, mimi nimejam tu sana on behalf of Suzy. Cause how will you say, ni kama mimi and my friend wangu akuja aseme ako in this relationship na mimi juu ya convenience. Unless like kuna zenye hazikosangi with your classmates and everything, na hiyo iko so defined because you guys hamko close, mnakwanga either group disca, mnaenda sherehe, na hiyo inakwanga tu kila mtu anajua. But kuna hii friendship yenyewe inakwanga like close na kila mtu anajua. Kuna ule beshte yako ukienda mahali watu watakuwa zile za Simon na umeacha Jo wapi, ama ni nini siku hizi Jo yako hivi hivi, unaelewa? Kuna huyo beshte yako anakuanga close sana, na huyo huwezi sema ni bado ni convenience. Like yes, naelewa after tuseme kama saizi kuna friendship niko nazo, na after campus tukicontinue with life, tuende in different places work, the friendship inaweza isha, but kuna ile like when you still meet you still care about the person the same way, haina difference. Mta catch up mkwe life iko aje, na bado kama mko intentional you can keep meeting, you can keep seeing each other, mnaenda occasions za huyu, kama ni harusi, matanga, kila kitu. Hivyo ndio friendship function. So huwezi sema zote ni conveniences. Sijui kama una get your theory. Because ukishaanza kusema nothing is working in this universe, so wewe ndio ushajiwekea hivyo, na sikatai utagongewa, at least kuna what you believe
Bana pia
in.
unaona hadi ushakubali.
But sio ni as in una risk, una hope you meet a genuine person who cares about you as much as you care about them, na wata respect your interest, your emotions and your everything.
You know the
Na
rate of
genuine people.
now, but
Okay.
statistics, according to statistics, inaonyesha 56% of marriages within the first 5 years end up in divorce. 56%. Wataka kuniambia unaweza
But
taka
kuna
kuniambia
hao 40,
44 like
kuna hao 44. Point ni kuna hao 44. So venye kutaenda, you never know whether you meet somebody who will truly love you, ama you'll meet a genuine friend. So you have to put yourself out there.
but there's a higher percentage,
Exactly.
there's a higher chance that you're going to meet somebody who is fake. There's a higher chance you're going to meet somebody who is fake.
Mbona una consider the
Ah,
negative
me
instead of the
or
positive?
the negative.
Because stats zinaonyesha, like you see, stats zinaonyesha like there's a higher chance of you meeting somebody who is not whom you expect him to be, rather than expecting somebody who has a clean heart. That is what the stats show. Because me ukiniambia most relationships end after 5 years, you're telling me that there's a higher chance of you finding somebody that you actually don't love.
Simon, unajua hii saying ya hope for the best but prepare for the worst. Now you are hoping for the worst and prepare, yeah? And what? You're hoping for the worst and preparing for the best. You're not even preparing for the best. Your mind is already set. People out there are evil. That is what you think.
That's the truth. Kwani ni uongo?
It's not true. There are genuine people out here. Though the ones that maybe have come your way, you are buyer. maybe wenye wamecome your way so far ni wabaya.
See, but you
Ama
see,
juu ya
the
hivyo
reality is
utukate off sisi wote juu apparently sisi ni wabaya.
Junta wewe najua ni mbaya. Evil person. Junta number one. But you see, the reality is like there's a higher percentile of people. Like the reality is there's a higher percentile of people who want to use you compared to people who want to know you genuinely. Like ukiangalia hadi dating teams za sahi, the first thing that people want to care about is the status and the wealth that you have as a man. And for women, we are judged according to wewe kuna time utaenda ati uende umevalia venye unadai alafu na expect mwanaume atavalue juu ya heart. See, like we value the physical part before we value whatever is in your head or whatever is in your heart. That is why like mi nasema it is all about convenience. What can you offer me and also what can I offer you? That is how it works, unaona? Because Suzi hadi useme nini hadi ukue
Sema that
sijui
is how you think.
not that is
That
how
is how you think. That is how I
really
think. Sasa nikuulize, acha nikuulize swali. Sasa nikuulize, let's talk about the dating scene. Juu hapo ndipo mostly inaangukia the dating scene. Nimepatana na wa kwanza ameni heartbreak, nimepatana na wa pili ameni heartbreak. But when I look at the people who are around me that are experiencing true love, ama nianze kusema men are beasts, where else I have my father and I have my brothers who are men, ama sijui niwaite, okay, they are men essentially and they show true love. So hao niwatoe hapo because they are men and I can see that they know how to love. Sasa juu mimi nimepatana na watu wenye hawajui kulove, ni disregard the part yenye ya watu wenye wanajua kulove. No, I cannot do that.
you're the problem for falling in love with people who cannot love you back because it shows that there's a very big problem in your taste. You love
Haya,
whatever
hatuongelelei test, tunaongelea hivyo people.
Hebu ongea hivyo
wewe
tena
nikuulize
uone vita wewe.
uko na track record umekuwa na
Tunaongelea hivyo people, tunaongelea hivyo people, mimi siongelelei test.
Hao watu
you're in a track
wanapanda
record.
heartbreak ni Simon, akina Simon na ndio huyo anasema
No.
Aya,
Now
take
say there are people like you, Gathige, out here who are ready to heartbreak people, who are not looking for intent. Chill.
feelings,
Yeah,
hawana feelings.
you're not
wametoka hapa
intentional, like unatafuta mse juu ya convenience, mse anakutafuta juu ya love. How will that work? It cannot work.
Good
okay,
question.
let me ask you something. I have a question. What do you think will
Later.
make a 20 to a 25-year-old man want to commit to you at such a young age? Ni nini hiyo uko nayo inaweza fanya huyu jamaa commit sasa?
There's something maybe he's looking for.
Nini hiyo?
People
Let me
look
tell
for
you.
different things in people. Maybe anatafuta character fulani, anatafuta certain, sasa nitasema aje.
Problem is with
There is
women,
always something that
women change and that is the reality. No man actually mi nase what kinambiangwa as a man
physically ama
emotionally and also psychologically. Ule day venye unaona kizi venye na pia venye junior mko sahi. When you hit 25 something else is going to kick in. When you hit menopause another mind of yours is going to come in. And that is why actually it is very very hard for men to understand because you guys keep on changing 24/7. Benjamin
Unaongea
Zulu
za woman
anasemanga
ama?
tulitoka kwa friendship.
Friendship tulitoka kitambo, but what I'm saying is like mademo mna change so much. It is very very hard for us to predict you guys. Unajua me actually the reason as to why like I normally see campus dating as very very useless ni juu ule demo mwenye mtakuwa naye hauko sure huu ni ule demo mwenye mtamaliza naye before. Juu like 25 inaweza gonga aseme I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. Udem atasema I think I need to go and work on myself. Relax, I need to go and work on myself. I think that this is not, see, that is not how many you guys, actually, it's not even this. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here right now. I'm supposed to be doing something better. I feel, that is how women talk. I feel like I'm supposed to be this and this and this. We mwanaume bana, umedate tu dem toka ukue class 3 bana. Umeachiwa huko, umeachiwa after how many years of dating. She has just left and she's gone. You think you can never
How
trust
sh-
any other person again? That is why I'm saying
how
it's
sure
me.
are you?
I'm so sure. Like your mind is
No,
going to
no, no, no.
hiyo
Chapeana
ni that
Okay,
experience
mtafika
yako.
let's sawa.
mimi alafu mfike 30 ndio mnaanza kutafuta wanaume after mshabi.
Okay, sasa nikuulize, how sure are you even that the woman that you'll meet at your 30s, sasa hutaki campus dating, the woman that you'll meet in your 30s na maybe atakuwa in her late 20s ama hapo 24 25, si ndio? How sure are you? No, Sema. How sure are you that you're going to marry her? Juu umekataa campus dating. Campus dating tumeona watu wakisucceed huko nje na wanaoana. Like
Wazazi wako
hakuna a certain manual to life, hakuna certain manual to life,
ni wazazi wako
hakuna
pekee.
manual to life.
Ni wazazi wetu ndio walisucceed.
Nimesema
Kitambo, unajua kitambo hakukuwa na social media, kitambo hakukuwa na mavitu mingi. That was the time like like our women were feminine, the women were feminine. Right now we have masculine women. We have
men were
feminine.
toxic,
Men are
men were
not toxic.
toxic and are
So your
still
dad is
toxic.
so your dad is toxic.
We're not talking about my dad, we're
Yeah,
talking about men,
kwani babako
we are
alizaliwa na
talking about men.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
kitambo,
let's say that men were not perfect, bad were the time.
yeah, they
Haya,
were good
tufanye
actually. That is
hivi.
the best time for that was the best time to be you. Like men were men and women were women. There was a clear distinct role. There's a clear distinct role on this other side, and everything was working in perfect unity. And through that, Susan Modoni came to be. Junta also came to be. Radige also came to be, and all of us here are children from that era because everything was
So you
working.
believe So you believe hizo roles zenye watu walikuwa wanacheza
Yes,
kitambo, men are
yes.
supposed to go to work, women are supposed to stay at home and take care of their kids, ziko sawa?
Personally, I think it's okay because, like, if I can provide for the whole household,
Women should not go to school. Women
I have
should
no
not go to
issue.
school.
Mi nimesema she will not. Mi nimesema if I can provide for you, what you can do
Uh-huh.
for you work. Kama mi naweza kuprovidea tu.
Because I have dreams. I have dreams. I have dreams. I want to become someone in life. Sitaki
Kwani
kuassociatiwa na Mr. Gathige. I want to create a name for myself.
this year you guys are going to end up 47 years old. You're still single. You have 3 single children, alafu uko na paka kama 600. Because you guys,
Hakuna mahali pameandikwa marriage ni must.
lakini shida ni you shall end up alone,
Hakuna.
especially for women. For us men, can survive. For a man can survive alone. Lakini mwanamke,
Is
huwezi
it
kuwa
mute too?
Nitakuwa na watoto wangu. Nitakuwa
Simama.
na watoto wangu.
Mbona unataka kuleta
Simama.
watoto wako wateseke kwa hii dunia? Sasa ni heri ujue,
Sasa nitakuwa na pesa yangu na watoto wangu nitawalinda kivyangu. By the way, we talked about this with my mom and she's totally against
Yeah.
like the way
Because
people are saying
you
marriage si must.
because you
No,
because
no.
let me tell you something. The reason as to why children grow up, actually the best demographic of children is those who grow under a two-parent household. The second best is those children that grow in single father homes. The worst type of children, the worst, and I'm underline the word worst, is the children who grow
Single
in
mothers.
household. Mimi si ati niko na ubaya but and especially for you sasa tuseme umepata boy child wanne. Unadhani utawamanage ukiwa peke yako? Those kids are going to become bigger than you. When they become bigger than you,
I'll have uncles. They'll have uncles.
they have uncles, but then it shall be bothering those men. Yet you would have just decided to be humble and get married. Alafu upate mtu wako mwenye anaweza kusaidia kucontrol hao. Ni hivi hivyo. Unajua, unaona kama home kwenu, unaweza angalia kuna place mother wako hawezi kukuza, lakini kuna ile sauti fulani mzee wako atasema, the whole house just shuts down.
Sitaki kuargue kuhusu hii kitu sahi. I'm not ready. I'm not ready because I still. So you're advocating for women to stay in toxic marriages in the name
How are
of
they
I need a
toxic?
husband to
How
help
are they
me raise my kids.
how are they toxic?
Ati how
How are
Ati
they
how are
toxic?
they toxic? I've seen women being beaten up. I've seen women staying at home with cheating husbands in the name of I need a man to help me take care of my kids.
Because you are desperate. The one thing is them fake were desperate, but you take your time and choose the best male that is there and choose early before your market value goes down. Jumademke mnafanyanga, you guys you want to play with everyone. You go you accumulate trauma. Unadhani mtu kama ajua atachukua dem ako na trauma? Unadhani msekaji atachukua mtu ako na trauma? Bro, when you become beat up, ukishagonga dhati bana, we enda uanze kutengeneza kaburi yako. You need to just go and stay alone because you already damaged good. This is the problem here. Most of the people that play in the mnacheza kwa hiyo ground, mnacheza kwa ground lakini you're playing in the ground for too long. Mnacheza kwa ground for too long, umeharibika, usha expire, usha retire. Ni kama Roro arudi kucheza soka at sijui 55. Nobody will even look at him twice. Man. Even right now he's 39. He was once like 2 years ago he was at his peak, lakini saa hii hawezi rudi Europe. The best league cannot take him in as much as he was the best player because he's already past his prime. Hivyo sasa ndivyo mademu mnakuanga, mnadhani mtabaki hivyo mpaka uzeeke.
I really hate that mentality of I have my prime years. I really hate that mentality that people
That,
have that I
that is the
have my
truth about
prime years.
that is
There's
the truth about
nothing like prime years. My prime years can come in my 40s, my prime years can come in my
right,
50s, my prime years
right,
can
right.
come in my 60s. And I'm not talking about prime years, mimi kupata bwana. Nobody, okay. Personally, mimi sioni kupata bwana kama necessity in life.
Bro, itakuwa an
Maybe
achievement man.
that.
You see for people like
It's not an achievement. Marriage is not an achievement.
it's a
It's not
what?
an achievement. Who values
Si
marriage? It's not an
achievement.
achievement. It's just ati
Sema si achievement.
it-
My
see
lord.
achievement to a life. See
Ndio mnaona wale
achievement.
mademu
You want to say me being associated to a man, it's an achievement. It's not.
yeah, a very big
Having kids is no longer an achievement.
The only
obviously
achievement ni
because you
you
guys
get a
have
good
children with
partner.
5 baby daddies. Unajua reality
Ati
ni
unasema nini Junta?
Nasema the only achievement ni if you get a good partner. Juu huyu ni mtu mnaweza work
Yeah.
together to make like good out of you.
but
Mm.
the
Other
reality
than
is
that,
you're not
kama niyo
living
ya
in those
society na the traditional one haiwork.
Si necessary. Kama sijapata the right person, mimi I will not settle.
Kaa tu hivyo.
lakini unajua
Ongea
reality
Gathige.
hatuishi kwa 90s bana. Sasa hivi wewe unaweza kaa chini na ujichagulie ule msee unataka. So like ukipata msee, mi nasemanga like ukijipata kwa situation yenyewe like unajipata na msee ako toxic lakini bado una maintain kwa hiyo relationship, you are the problem. There's nobody to blame for your issue. You are the problem. How can it's like me driving a faulty vehicle and still maintaining kwa hiyo gari. Mi nashangaa bro, aje?
You know the thing is you guys tuongelelele ukweli. You guys when you approach a girl at first mnajionyeshanga you are a very good person. Acha akae huko kwa hiyo relationship. Your true colors zinaanzanga kujitoa one by one. One
But
by one. So
isn't it the same way
nimeacha wa kwanza. Nimeacha wa kwanza, si ndio? Wa pili ameni approach nikamkubali. Akanifanyia the same thing. Nikaachana na yeye. Unasikia I'm the one who is leaving. Nikaachana na yeye. Wa pili akakuja akafanya the same thing. Do you expect me that I will continue letting just anybody into my life? No,
but okay, you
I will
already
not
let
do that.
Lucy, let me tell you something. By the time hadi huyo wa pili anakuja, utakuwa ushazoea hiyo kitu because there's something that I came to understand about women. For you guys, attention is a drug. Actually, what you guys want is basically attention. Suzi, mtu
Sawa
asipokushow,
mwalimu.
Suzi, mtu asipokushow unakaa vizuri kwa nguo fulani, and especially when your man does not tell you something, you shall feel like you shall feel basically insulted.
Yeah.
But mimi mwanaume, no matter how good I look, hata ninyoe Jordan, I look like a newly mined diamond. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a hoot. And even I myself don't care. Actually, I came to realize that the reason as why you guys mnakuanga nyewe mnakuanga kwa hizo relationships toxic, madem sana sana. Because okay, don't think any man in any logical sense can remain in a toxic relationship. Me don't know. Lakini I came to
Now,
understand we call them simps stroke cucks, and that is very
yes,
terrible for a man. Kimi nasemanga ni like them ufai kumaintain. Okay, the thing is, and actually what keeps many people in toxic relationships, and actually toxic friendships as well as toxic friendships, relationships, is the attention. We all crave for attention. Robert Greene, he wrote a book in it of The Laws of Human Nature. What he says is that everybody is a narcissist, but it depends with the level of narcissism that is in you. The thing with narcissism is that craving for attention and that craving for you to become the center of attention. But you see, for you guys, it is higher than in us men. You like madem, nyinyi mna craving attention kutuliko. Hakuna point. Like hadi ukiangalia the most stupid stuff utapata tu there's a woman brain behind a certain stupid thing because of that attention.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm not misogynistic and I'm not hating on women, but ukipata most of the things that trend, most of the stupid stuff that trends, there has to be a woman somewhere between. Because we see when you put a woman in between, a man becomes confused, and when a man becomes confused, that is where numbers arise. Ndio maana ukieka haga TikTok, kila mtu ataclick, lakini ukipata ile conversation yenye wase wanabonga vitu zina make sense, hakuna mtu atai click hadi once. Because nobody cares. We only care what brings that attention quickly. Hiyo quick attention ndio watu wanataka, hawataki kitu kingine.
Acha nikurudisha nyuma. You
Mm.
said that according sijui to Kibe, sijui men who have like hii swali imeniwasha kutoka kitambo. Is expressing yourself, honestly, is expressing yourself, expressing your love for your partner when you're in a relationship simping?
You see, it depends on how you do it.
Hakuna kitu
Hakuna depends.
hakuna
Hakuna depends. You people
You see who are
hakuna
toxic.
depends.
Unaona
Express your love.
Z,
Sasa
that
ndio
is
it's affecting us. It's
that
affecting us. You people, you're restricting yourself from showing yourself that you love us. Sasa sisi tunaona uko na huyu mtu na hajionyeshi, unasio mtu hakupendi na unamwacha.
si
Unasio mjua hataki kusimp.
Zai, si ati hataki kusimu. Ni ati okay, the one thing that you guys should actually understand is emotional intelligence yetu sisi wanaume haiko as high as yours. Now the thing with most of you people is you expect us to sit down and read your minds like angels. Mimi nashangaa bro, tumekaa na Juni, tumekaa tumechill, yeye nadhani kwa kichwa yake ameimagine vile nimemletea maua na chocolate. Bro, mi nimetoka Daro ama nimetoka place nimetoka, nimeisha bana. Niko na time gani ya kufikiria vitu kama hivi? You guys actually should be hinting at such stuff. You see, when you hint to a man,
Nakwambia aje unilete maua.
just hint. You're a woman, be creative,
Na
iambie tu bana, na bedhi unasema tu, na bedhi imekuwa long time tuende date. Unasema tu vitu tu simple. Kitu vitu itamgonga hivi, iambie wewe nongo enda ufanye kitu, fanya hii na hii na hii. And you see, the thing is, you guys, the problem with you guys, you expect us to overdo. And you see, when a man overdoes something, you get disinterested. Ule mse mwenye anakutextingi daily kwa hizo DMs zako, hakuna time utawai mnotice hadi mara mbili. There's no time. Lakini ule mse mwenye wewe unamtext leo anakurudishia hiyo text saa tu, huyo ndio mtu unataka. Because I told you, na mimi nasema tena, drug yenu ni attention. Kama hakuna attention, my friend, hii ni kutupa. Mnataka kupewa attention na na you radiate to those guys that don't give you attention. For sure, nifungue ya dem yupi ama yupi. There's two types of guys. There's that guy that she constantly texts, yet umse hatawai reply. Na number 2, kuna ule mse mwenye ataishi kukutext na hutawai reply kwake. Because
Hapo si uongo, hapo si uongo.
mm,
Nimepitia simu za marafiki zangu. Okay, wananipeanga but sasa like nimeona.
Jose ongea na nguvu kiasi.
Wanasema
Mute
hapo
sasa.
Sawa.
hiyo point yako Simon I follow through because I have 3 friends wenye wananionyeshanga chat zao. So I've followed through what you said and it's actually true.
Nasema hiyo part ya mwenye ana text sana hapei reply.
Bro, hadi nafaa ni test tu na Junta leo. Mimi nafaa ni Junta walai. Usifanye nifanye hapa ni kutext daily. Suzi mzee, naweza wafanyia hivyo. Niseme kutoka leo nitawatext daily. Buda kwanza natafuta zile quotes fulani za sijui inaitwa nani huyu mzee. Huyu jamaa mwenye anaandika hizi vitabu romantic za Romeo and Juliet. Tafuta hizo vitu mzee. Nakuja daily. Monday na kupostia hiyo kitu na kurushia daily. Na kutext after morning,
Ni ule Shakespeare.
lunch.
Acha nikueleze
Mbona
Saimo.
unataka?
Acha nikueleze. Like kama hizo texts za daily zinakuja from someone that I have a feeling of affection towards to, nitafurahia kuona just the text popping up at the top of my screen. Nitafurahia. Sasa huyo mtu mwingine mwenye nimemshow I don't want your attention, hataki kusikia. Sasa mimi nitamsaidia nini? Hakuna.
Madema msemaji.
That's not my fault. Hatutaki kuwaumiza roho. Sisi si heartless kama nyinyi. Tunatumia mtu maua na dress na ring na unamwambia unamtext. Bas. We are not that heartless. Hatiishi venye ulikuwa unaishi before tuanze to date. We're not that heartless. We just show you the signs. I am not going to reply to your text. I'm not immediately. Kutakuwa na hiyo delay. Wewe ujiambie tu huyu dem hayuko interested. But ukichat na dem na kuona instant. Mnastahili kujiambia hivyo. Mnastahili kujiambia hivyo.
Why should I? Yet you see, Kevin Semanga,
Inconsistency. Read between the lines.
There's nothing reading between the lines. You see now that is where the problem comes in. You have to mengoja tusome cues. Hatutawai soma bwana. Mwanaume anataka direction. Mwambie kitu direct. Usi out the bush bwana. Hapo unaangalia hapa ati you want me to what cues. I don't know how to read cues. I don't even want to read them. Because I want to stay certain.
In a certain?
Sometimes that is why they confuses men more than women. Because when a man falls in love, that dude will become so stupid, so deep in the head that hakuna kitu utamwambia. And actually that I think there's nothing as dangerous as falling in love because you become stupid from the word go. Suzi hadi nikwambie boy wako anakuanga mwizi, utamtetea.
Nitamwamini.
Go in love. Sema mimi hata sijali as long as mimi ananiprovidea like he's my rock bro.
My man.
Tutashuka pamoja mwingie ndani. Ndio hiyo. There's nothing as terrible as being in love, but okay, mimi naonanga that is a waste of time. Because like there's no one side. For me it's a waste of time.
Love.
As of now.
Love. For now. Sasa ungemalizia na hiyo part as of now. Sasa una nini?
Especially kwa sisi wenye tunasoma. Wenye bro kama unafanya course form sana. So si time ya go in love. Tuweka love hapo kwa shell. Ukimaliza kile unafanya utaichukua, ukishazeeka utaichukua. Sasa ndio utaanza kuitumia. You like roho yako itavunjwa, ivunjwe. Then unaanza because there actually for women that is why I know you've been so broken hearted that there's no capability in you to love. Like umevunja roho so many times. Yani hadi huwezi hold marriage. Yani wewe ni kama kichungu. Kitu yote ikifika inapita tu. Yote inafika pita.
Sasa nimekuuliza, is that our fault? Any fault yetu?
Oh,
It's not. How?
How do you tell me? Okay, me I ask a simple question. How do you tell me that you fall in the same trap again and again? How do you fall in the same trap again and again?
It's not the same trap.
Between mtu anakukatia na umse na wewe nani fala? Sio ndio fala.
Sasa nikikatiwa nisiingie box.
Sasa hadi unajua tu ile pattern inaenda. Obviously, mimi nasema red flag inaonyesha from the start. At some point the first one will be waved. Tunasema hapana, hiki tunakaa si red bado, tunaenda naye. Iende. Another one is waved. You just ignore. Unaenda, bro, you'll end up in tears.
Hey.
And you're going to land in the hands of people like me who are going to laugh at you and tell you shame on you. Wallahi sitakuwa. Nitakwambia ndio toa. Unajua kuna watu kazi.
Mi nitasema nitasema men use different tactics kuingiza watu box.
Kama
different tactics. Kuna mwenye mtakuwa
visual, you guys mnataka kusikia hiyo appreciation.
Si mambo ya appreciation. Kuna wenye you have been friends for long alafu wana shoot shot. Kuna wenye you just meet on a random day alafu from then there on anakuomba namba alafu anaanza kukutext. Kuna wenye anakusaidia in a certain way alafu anaanza kukutext. By the way, hii mambo yenu ya men, mbona kila time mkisaidia mtu lazima you want something in return? You know, I've not really understood. Mbona umenisaidia leo, kesho na expect tukua in a relationship? Seriously?
Msikuwa ni kuna deal na demographic gani leo?
No, mimi sijui ni kama before I find my prince charming nitateseka kwa hii maisha.
Unasikia another word mzee. Unasikia prince charming.
Mimi
bro, hakuna time utaipata.
Nitapata.
Kinudhia wako, enda mlenge.
Huyo kinudhia wangu ndo atakuwa prince charming wangu. Si hao wanaume wako huku nje wanatutesa sijui kama what.
Nene na watesa. Unajua mnasema ni wengi na labda ni kimtu kimoja kitesa watu. Na you're coming here having collective trauma and there's nothing that you guys are building. The reality is, you guys, you have to train your attention. Ili ifike point like, somebody has to really mean what he's saying for him to get through to you. Mi naweza kuja nichoche demi yote hapa. Hey bro, nimekucheki from a distance, I've been looking at you for a while. Na manze kuna vile
hizo ziliacha kuwork. Ziliacha kuwork. Ziliacha kuwork. As you get older, zinaacha kuwork.
Okay, yeah, there is all that. But what I'm saying is, over time, you guys also have to train yourselves back. Because you people fall to so many stupid stuff. Like you fall to so many small potholes. Like, unajua kama mi nasikizanga hizi stuff za Belmotua. Like, the number of stories of women being duped in relationships are so many. Like, wadi unachoka tu kichwa ba.
Kuna mwingine
you guys,
kuna mwingine hapo alikuwa na deal na Ruto. Unaibiwa na ujui unaibiwa. Girls.
You people need to be careful. You see, the problem is, okay, the thing is, with you people, with your gender actually, when anybody, like, nikisha trigger your emotions, that is how I know I am.
Yeah.
Hiyo si lazima nikisha trigger emotions zako, ni hivyo. Hapo sasa tunaweza enda sasa tusukume proper. Like, najua nishaingia. Hakuna kitu utafanya unitoe. Because I know that your emotions are triggered. Lakini nyinyi mnataka kukwama. because he told you something nice, because he did something. And actually, you guys should actually remember something. When the deal is too good, think twice. A man that starts with the grand gestures, hizo gestures hazitaishi. Hizo gestures hazitaishi. Learn to appreciate the simple stuff. Learn to appreciate that confidence that you're taking on. Learn to appreciate that nature work that you guys go on. Because that is where a real relationship starts from. Haianzangi kwa hizi vitu grand ati day one mtu amekupeleka Kempinski. Unless that guy is wealthy, na hiyo ndo maisha amezoea. Maybe that can be a good one. Lakini ukipatana na kijamaa middle class amekufikisha, think twice. Just think twice. There's something that you want.
Hakujai kosa something that you want. You as men, hakujai kosa something that you want. But sasa Jumadem wanataka tu you're feeling somebody really out there really cares for them. Somebody that is not your mother, it is not your father or your sibling, really cares for you. We fall into that trap. Mimi
But
hapo
you see now,
uh,
that is where now you go and look for people. If you have girlfriends and you have all those kind of people who care for you, go and stay with them. You have cousins, go and stay with them. There's no need for you to go and hurt yourself.
love from okay, sitasema love. Okay, acha niseme tu love. Love from a man ama is different from love that you get from your siblings, your cousins, your friends. It's very different. Like you cannot compare any type of love. You cannot compare the love that you have for your mother or the love that your mother has for you, the love that you have for your siblings with that. Like they are very different. Oh, they are very different. You cannot say tell me
Bro,
ati
mpaka unajitashia.
naona narusha point.
Pana-
Hiyo imenipata off guard.
Ninashangaa. Anatembea river mpaka
Ba-
anajichachishia.
Nisipojipenda nitapenda na nani? Ndio tebu hicho nyamaze kiasi.
Hmm. Lakini okay, the reality is like you guys also have to you have to take a step back and like sometimes it's important for you guys to think about situation, and actually sometimes it's also important for us as men to also get a feeling about something. There's somebody who said if you want to get the best answer out of a woman, ask her how she feels about something. And if you also want to get the best out of a man, ask him how to think about it. Because men are thinkers, women are feelers. But sometimes it's also good to intertwine both. This is a demo thing. Actually, in any situation, if you get into a situation where like if you ever get into a situation where the first thing that clicks is your emotion, then know you're going to be duped definitely. Utadupiwa, utadampiwa, utayuziwa. That is something that goes natural. So sometimes it's also good to take just a step back. Even if it's like just take a step back and think about some situation. Ile mademu wache kujiingiza. Actually not for mademu. Sisi wache kujiingiza kwa relationships zenye hazifai, kwa friendships hazifai, because even I myself can give a testament that sometimes even I have gotten in situations where I never wanted to be just because of a certain funny feeling that I had. Sasa nimeboeka kwa nini, nimeboeka kwa kukua nimenyamaza sana. You go, you start doing some funny business. Yes, you have a girlfriend out of nowhere, you even don't know how this came to be. And unajua, like, like just because you did not use your head appropriately. Lakini unajua sasa like when you can be able to take some steps on your own na kugauge kila kitu venye ita happen. Now I think that is where some of that stuff comes in. Unajua okay, Suzy hii ati Suzy ni acquaintance nao peke yake. Suzy ni Morio. Na tuseme that is how I think. Yeah. Now let me give this example. Why would I jump first into making her a girlfriend? Whereas I can just ask her, oya, si tukue tunaenda tu tunachill tunaongea, alafu after that, kila msee anaishia zake. You shall find that after that, hata ukimaliza kuongea hakuna kitu itawai click kwa kichwa yako like kama relationship or something of the sort, because both of your desires are being on your side as a person or on the side of the other party. Whichever desire that you guys had has already been met without you guys even jumping into a relationship. Because most relationships nowadays are just situationships, not even relationships. Most of us are in a situationship. Na most of them zinakujanga ile period ya baridi, not other time. Yeah, most of the time ni period ya baridi. Na hivi tukiacha tukiingia shule tunajidanganya hapa tuko na relationship tu after 2-3 months because it's always a lie.
Yeah.
That is how it happens.
But
So
acha
like
mi nitasema hiyo part ya you first think before you think with your head and not with your heart. Sometimes it turns you to be an emotionless person. Like I have tried it. Sasa hapo ndipo nitasema narcissists wanatoka hapo. Using your head and not your heart. You become a narcissist. Honestly speaking, you become a narcissist.
becoming a narcissist is actually a totally different thing. And actually
Uh-huh.
becoming a narcissist is a person who wants to be center of attention, and he cares only about himself and only about
Sasa
he can
ndio.
sacrifice you, and he can put you as a pawn,
Mhm.
and he can put you as a pawn
Mhm.
for his own pleasure. Ujue there's a difference between putting your needs first and being a narcissist. Unanipata?
Okay.
Kukuwa narcissist actually, hiyo kitu inakuanga so terrible. Hiyo kitu inakuanga so terrible, and especially if you have gone through some confessions about imagine
Mhm.
being with a narcissist means cut off from your family, being cut off from your friends. You're living with this cycle whose move you do not know. Like hutawahi jua the next step of this person, because I might be laughing with you this second and immediately I switch emotion just to try and intimidate you. But you see, when you're thinking about yourself first, you analyze everything first, and then you make the best decision based on the analysis that you've made. Watu wengi tunajirushanga tu, unajikuta uko ala, uko single, niko single, tusukume maisha tuone itakuwaje. But it will not be like that. Mingle with people, find the click. If there's a click, if you want to push it further, fine. If you want to remain friends, fine. That is actually inafaa ikue. Wase wengi unapata like umeoa msee, mlikuwa mmedate. Mimi nasemaga historia, sijui ati ni date 6 months ni umoe. Personally, it does not make sense to me. Date for some time and learn this person properly. Kuna vitu hautawahi kuja kujua.
Sometimes ni how long?
There are things
Sometimes ni how long?
that go for a year and a half. Go a year and a half before you even think of marriage.
True.
So that you learn this person, who is this person.
Miaka ya
Anaweza
nani? Naitwa nani? Lea 7.
hiyo hadi si ilikuwa he works and then yenyewe nahurumianga jana manze. Buda umefanya kazi miaka 7 alafu naambia buda shika huu.
Sasa ndio.
Then you have to work another 7.
Okay, I believe that before you get to the point of you're thinking about getting married to someone, a relationship is something that the both of you have to have worked for. Like mi na taking hiyo lesson yake kama like si literally like sijui kama mnanielewa, si literally, but you have to have worked hard for you to get to the point of yeah, I can now settle with this person, we can now be together, we can now have our happily ever after. Yeah, lazima mkuwe mmeput in the work. We niache.
Yeah, lakini story ya kudhani ati after marriage kuna paradise. ama in a relationship there's paradise. That is a blatant lie, man. There has to be challenges. And you see, actually, I think that is actually why maybe why some relationships fail is you guys only think about the good times. Nobody ever considers the bad. Hadi kwa vows unasemanga in good and bad. Alafu mtu akigonjeka unamwacha.
Na
Does it make
sasa
sense?
na sasa ndio maana nimesema you have to put in the work. Putting the work ni kama kusema you have gotten into disagreements, you have learned how to solve your arguments, you have been together happily. Hizo vitu like putting in the work. See, we're talking about good times alone. We're talking about the good and the bad times that you have experienced before you get to the point of the way that I have experienced this person. Let's say Simon, as a person, I am ready to settle with him. Your part.
But nowadays nobody is actually. Most of us are not willing to do it. Because for one, it is work. Unaona, like for most of us guys tunafeel kali sana. Na the problem is our generation. Since all of us are included in it, most of us want that instant gratification. Like if there is that instant gratification, unapata life, that is where most of us are headed towards. We are looking for where that dopamine comes from. We're looking for where that attention is coming from. You only want that attention. You don't want anything else. Nataka tu your attention. Hakuna kitu ingine. For us, most of the guys actually did because of sex. Because most of the dudes they think that in relationship you get sex. In maybe living, but the problem is that becomes a reckless idea because unapata the mmoja amepitishwa around maybe 6 guys without none of them even knowing. Like nowadays you're living so recklessly and you're living based on our emotions. You do not even think about what consequences the decisions that we make are going to hold for our future. Most of the time you do something on impulse and then kesi baadaye. Alafu hiyo consequence inakuja inakubite so hard in the butt that hakuna kitu unaweza fanya. Unakubali lakini the consequences are so painful because you do not think twice. Naonanga like analyze any that is the only. So usiruke kwa kitu kama hujafikiria but fikiria kwanza. Ili ukifikiria itakusaidia kusave. Juu unaweza enda na upuzi yako ujipeleke kwa mtu mwingine hawezi kutoa. Hiyo ndivyo kuko actually nowadays. And another thing, you keep on exposing your relationship to everyone. You keep on allowing some stuff to leak through your marriages, and you're going to end up like most celebrities in Kenya. Most celebrity marriages do not even last. Some even don't last for a year. Most of them don't go past 5 years because all the time you're in the limelight. All the time you're in the limelight. And when both of you guys are inclined to the limelight, it's going to be for sure. You guys are going to fail. You guys are going to end up like in a very terrible place because like hakuna mse like juu constant crave for attention. That feeling that you want, you're not thinking about it. That feeling because you want that feeling, it is going to lead to a distraction. Even if you want. Wengi nowadays wanaingia just like that. I would go and check how many situationships zenye ziko huko nje.
Situationship. Sikiza word yenye umetumia. Sikiza word umetumia. Situationship and not a relationship. Kuna relationships na kuna situationships.
But that is still a type of a relationship. Because like it is okay. A relationship is basically how do you like relate? That is nimetoka kwa the word relate. It's still a type of relationship. That is actually the majority out of most things. Most relationships situationships. They're not actually relationships because
So tutumia
most
the
of
word
these things
dating.
are dating bado ni. Yeah, I think even dating is even more serious situation because for most of the time in a situation most men do not want to be attached emotionally.
Emotionally na jina wise. You're not the girlfriend, you're just somebody who you're having sex with. Mtu tu
But
wako. Hello, come hivi leo.
but then
Uko wapi
But
hiyo
then
type?
the problem is na madem ni ati dem ukishatapiwa once you think that you're in a relationship, that you're living in a lie that has been
Why?
constructed
You're
by
not,
the law.
I'll say, you're not in a relationship until you're told, will you be my girlfriend? Please. Tuelewane. By the way, hii shida iko na madem sana. Tuelewane hapo. Until you're told, will you be my girlfriend? Before those words come out of that man's mouth, you're not the girlfriend. Tafadhali tusijipe title huku nje. Tusijipe matitle.
Shida ikuangi hiyo, shida ni reality ni ule msee mwenye madem, ule msee anakutap already kwa kichwa yako inaanza kujiambia this is maybe my man, this is maybe okay, hakuna mwanaume anajielewa, ngumu sana. So manze anaambia Juni peke yake.
Mi nimesema tu vizuri, unless umeambiwa will you be my girlfriend, you're not in a relationship. You people are just having sex ama comedy, I don't know.
Unafaa kuwe wengi ili sasa kukuwe na conference ya Juni na Suzy, how to be a 101.
Umesema nini?
Juni usisikize, utaumwa na kichwa.
Rudia tena. Umesema?
Unafaa mfungue conference.
Na nyinyi
Conference.
mjifunze kuuliza, kwambia madem there are places in your life. Si kubeba dem hapa anajitolea yake yote, anafikiria my man, kumbe anajidate.
We nikuulize, ukipata kitu yenye inakupatia hizo benefits zote for free and you don't have to spend a dime.
Hivi ndivyo mnasema?
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Okay.
Remember, I'm playing advocate. Would you ever complain?
But the girl is investing herself emotionally. Itamuumiza, atalia.
Suzy ama Juni, you have a dude that maybe buys you cakes and buys you flowers and buys you chocolate regularly. You do not like him. You don't like him. You do not like
I
him.
do not like him.
But
Okay.
yes, you do not like him, but he spoils you.
Uh-huh.
I want you to craft a message, or you craft your wording in a way that you're going to let this guy off down. And also remember that after you let him go, all these benefits that come with him are also going to go. But you tell me how you're going to break that message to him.
No, wait. He's treating me nicely.
Yes.
No, I do not like him now.
Like him, yes.
Now, we are talking about now, like now.
Yes.
I will learn to like him. My mother told me one thing. Askia. My mother told me one thing. No, siusikize. My mother told me one thing. Like the Bible says, it says, sijui man love your woman and woman love and no, not love. There's no love for a woman. Like women learn to love, men just love. Like if a man has not loved you today, he will never love you. But a woman can learn to love a man in a relationship. So if you're treating me well, you're giving me all the love that I want, you're giving me attention, you're giving me, why should I ask for anything else? And then there's this man over here, there's this man over here that I love and he's treating me badly. Unadhani nitaenda kwake? Siwezi enda kwake. Siwezi, sitateseka. Acha niende kwa mwenye ananitreat vizuri.
Unajua ni juu amueleke nawaambia ni juu like attention yenu haiko drawn kwa mtu. Wewe drawn kwa mtu anakukiss miguu daily. Iko drawn kwa mtu mwenye anakukiss. Hiyo ni mko haya. Mimi si mbona mko haya aje. Lakini hivyo ndivyo mko. Kila nini hadi jamaa kasirike 200%. Unajua hiyo ndio ukweli deep down. ile jamaa tu fulani texting tu ile kwake kijani, hapo ndipo unaenda. Lakini jamaa inakutumia flowers alafu inakuuliza would you want to come to my house? You will always tell him no. You will always tell him no. And that says
Okay,
about women love. There's nothing as that because at some point if you can learn how to love, you can also learn how to unlove. And you see at
yeah.
some point when it shall be very dangerous when you start learning how to unlove a person that dedicated his time to you guys. And that is not where I'm saying pia kuna double standard unaput because if you expect me to allow you to enjoy a man's goodies just like that, also expect the man to enjoy the woman's goodies just like that.
Chill, hukuuliza kama ataniuliza will you be my girlfriend?
It doesn't matter wewe mwenye nimekupatia nimekuuliza kama utakuwa demu yake.
Ati?
You just know you want. It doesn't matter. It matter like
I
it is a
currently
matter of
in our
ni matter of
currently mahali tuko it matters because people have found themselves stating themselves in so many situationships stroke relationships. Watu wengi
and that applies
wamejipata
to
wakijidictate juu ya kujipatia position ya just because so and I are doing this together, he is now my boyfriend ama so and so is now my girlfriend. Please, kwanza hii nasema tu vizuri, just know your position in someone's life. Just know your position. If you're together because you're mutually benefiting na kitu, know that you are there because of that. You can invest your emotions towards that is your problem. It's not the other person's. Tafadhali
but
tujifunze hiyo kitu. Muulize
also you also
mapema, are you doing this to date me? Ama you are doing this because you want
but also we also need to stop both genders. I think we need to also need to stop baiting the other
Hey,
person
you really
to make it
know
feel like
these discussions of you two people. Susan and Simon, man. Say, hey,
unajua tu ni daily manze, hiyo lazima you have to give it daily.
yes, endeleeni basi.
Shemos, unajua nakupenda.
Hey bro,
Eh,
Nitakushtaki. I will shtaki you kipenzi changu
Saimo,
wewe.
Saimo.
my God.
Saimo, tupatane kesho tuongee mambo bwana.
Yeah, anasema msimwamini.
Niko na receipt. Anyway, tuendelee na topic.
Saimo, okay.
Lakini kile anasema ni like tunafaa tuache kubitiana, like tunafaa tuache kubitiana. And especially mademu. Unajua mademu wanakuanga na tabia. Like tunakaa tuna flirt, alafu ikifika hiyo time ya I think I like msichana umegeuka Masai. How high you can jump me? Only the Lord knows.
Hapo
Hey,
nitaadvocatea
alafu
madem.
Saimo,
Nitaadvocatea
are you
madem.
giving
Kuna
us
hii
from a
kitu
point of
inakuanga
view?
ya
Hey, from a point of
kuna
experience.
kuanga na hii point ya a person that you do not like kwa madem utaflat na wao. Hapo hadi utakangi huwezi google skills
bro, you want to
inakujanga
see
automatically.
imagine
But for say you like huwezi sema even a word. Haizitokangi. Maneno zina evaporatingi like it's vice versa kwa madem.
that is now why I say like I think like you guys have to be like just try to accept how even as we are aware. There's no way like Suzy ama Juni utakuja uflat na mimi alafu uta expect ati hakuna kitu mtafeel. Unaona sasa una flat na jiwe. You're not flirting with a rock. What you're flirting with is another human being with thought and with emotion. Usikuja uflat na mimi alafu una expect ati nitakaa kama jiwe. See, if you wanted to do that, go and flirt with the person. I am not the person for you. That is the reality, bro.
Try
See,
mtasi
blame
test skills. Mtasi test
una test skills,
skills.
una test skills alafu mtu
Si hadi nyinyi
akikwambia
mna
utasema
testingi skills na madem. Anasema
nini kuna skills
nimekaa
na wewe.
Kai, hatuongelelei mimi naongelelea nyinyi.
Naweza kunipatia experience kama kuna kitu.
Nimekaa na hao watu. Si unajua akina chief. Nimekaa na wao and let me tell you, nimeona venye mna experiment na madem. Ati acha nijaribu kusikia kama naweza ingiza huyu box.
Labda saa Crazy Kena.
Eh.
Crazy Kena ndo najua anakonga hiyo sekta. Labda hapo tuachie Crazy Kena.
Jason unasema jaribu hivyo.
Kwani ama demu wawili hawajaipatiwa za job? Kwani mnakaa aje
Bana.
Acha basi nijaribu. Acha ni flat na Suzy sasa hivi. Niko na namba yake. Suzy. Hebu nipatieni line.
Lambwa. Unafanya ni kutusi na nilisema nitaacha kutusi watu. Wewe.
Sema utapigwa block.
Kwani utaki ndio nataka hiyo attention. Mimi nataka kupatia attention. Maximum attention.
Utapigwa block.
Don't you want attention? Sawa basi. Juni nikutumie line gani? Nipatieni line.
Mama nijitoe.
Hiyo mnaniruka. Alafu za nani usiku anaanza kukimbia. Sawa.
Mambo ya nyumba hayaanikwi hadharani. So unaanika mambo ya
I enjoyed how you talked to me last night. It was so refreshing.
What?
I felt like a woman again. I was even on the verge of dying.
Hey, Simon hizi ni gani hizi
Simon.
umeanza?
talking to you feels like talking to an angel.
Simon, unaongea from a point of experience. Kusema sijui unakatia mademo.
Pata kadhaa.
Wale unaenda ukiwa umeweka feelings bro, rada.
No, mimi siwezi weka feelings. Mimi nisema game ya feelings mtenda za kuokota nikioa. Sasa hivi najua kila kitu take it with a pinch of salt.
Tunaona ile experiment nilikuwa nasema. Mna experiment na sisi. You're not going. Sasa hadi sisi tukiflat na nyinyi tuna experimenting. Naweza kuingiza box.
Alafu Simon, kwa nini unaingia marriage?
Alafu ukiingia
Kama kuna feelings. Unaenda kutafutia feelings kwa marriage. Si mnapata things alafu mnaingia kwa marriage.
Zitaingia after marriage. Nitakuwa sure ni huyu.
Unapata feelings gani kama ni arranged marriage?
Kwanza bedhi inafaa ikuwe form. Unaambia
good arranged marriages. Sitaki kutafuta bwana huko nje. Wazazi wanitafutie. Mimi nimechoka. Watapata the right partner.
Unaletea mtu amelainishwa vizuri.
Bro, ndio msee, bro unatanga. Hadi wewe mwenyewe ungeipata.
Amepigwa mshipi hadi mgongo imechora malaini.
Ni bad.
Kikuja kwako hakuna kitu kama domestic violence.
This is my wife. I'm very happy. As you can see.
Kwanza ndio sisi dual.
Bana, bezi nafaa nijibeleke.
Bas.
I'm looking for quick. My name is Patelemon.
Wewe huwezi pewa bibi kwa Wahindi. Acha give
Traffic advertisement.
Kwa nini? Kujifunza
huwezi pewa bibi. Ati?
Na unajifunika na leso.
Huwezi. Najua tu huwezi.
Sema mimi naomba nijitoe kidogo pale.
I am told that.
Naomba nijitoe kidogo.
I am told
Una muscles. Hadi six pack una.
Swali mzuri sana.
Usiniache ukitafuta.
Unajua
ukitafuta na sikuache ukiwa umepata.
Unajua aje?
Si nilikuwa na last na venye nilikuwa na last hadi una misuli. Kwani unaweza kuwa na six pack na una misuli? Ati? Hebu Friday na kutafuta. Alafu ikuwa ni uongo. So nadhani utateka mhindi na six pack. Mhindi anataka pesa, wewe huna.
Uzi tena nipia mahari. Oh,
Kwani
like me
unajua
already
kenye
got
muhindi
Eh,
anataka?
bana.
Mimi so hutaki kulipiana mahari, unataka kulipiwa. Wasu kama unataka kuwa gay ukwe gay once.
Aiwe.
Zai, hadi
Umejipa na
siwezi
nani?
kuaccept ya kulipa mahari ikiwa very naona ikiwa pointless kukuwa na hiyo story ya mahari juu like it's like paying for a commodity. Na hiyo inamaanisha like nikipe hiyo mahari nimekuuza.
Ununui mtoto wa wenyewe, una appreciate. Tafadhali tuache kuchukua mahari kama kununua mtu. You're just appreciating.
Mimi nataka
You're
mimi kwanza
appreciating.
nikipata mahari
Unapewa msichana umbebeshe mimba, akuzalie watoto, akusaidia kujenga a home, not a house, tafadhali, a home. Alafu you don't want to appreciate the family that has given you that girl.
what should I appreciate? Ilikuwa responsibility yenu. Kwani mimi was I to marry somebody homeless who was naked and lived and learned?
It's like a gift.
Okay,
Actually,
sawa,
wallahi
sawa.
said
It's
no.
like a gift.
So bibi yako utamlipia mahari.
Susan, it's like a gift, but why then do most parents make it look like there's a price tag on it? Like as much as
Naomba
yes, you're
nijitoe kidogo
appreciating,
yani,
then
naomba nijitoe
why
kidogo.
then do parents make it look like it's a certain price tag? Oh, ukikosa kufikisha hii, you can't take my daughter. Oh, you can't do this.
Alafu mbona ni one way? Mbona ni one way?
But for you,
Sasa
this
mimi
guy is
appreciate
ticking
Nataka
every single
kuappreciatiwa
box
pia.
within your nini.
Tunataka appreciation.
They appreciative pia. They appreciate.
Mahari si haikwangi price tag. Okay, from where I come from, haikwangi price tag. Like the process of paying for mahari ya grandmother inastahili kuwa the same na paying the mahari for the mother the same as paying mahari for the daughter. So hiyo part ya price ndo inaingilia, but si price. Ni gift, ni appreciation. Nini mbaya na nini?
Unajua kwa nini nasema ni pointless? Like in my view ni if I was to be a dad to daughters, I will give them for free so that I can have the liberty to take them back when I want. Even if
Maybe my daughters, I will not give them out for free, please.
Give them out for free.
At least inaongelea my daughters.
Mimi ndasema hivi. I'll just ask that guy. Simple. You love this woman, yes. Ask the girl. You love this dude, yes. Here's the rule. The day that you hurt this person, believe me, I will hunt you down. I'll just give you a simple. Right? You do whatever you want, but you just know the death is going. So that you have a responsibility to take care of her. Me saying to put a price tag on my children. Don't put a price tag on my children. So that I can have a claim on them whenever I need, I have to claim them.
Like, Simon, do you know how maharis work? No. You can get back your money. You can get back whatever you give them if the wife leaves you.
But you see, now that is a very expensive thing. We imagine umeenda kunirudishia mahari. Sio unaona ni aibu.
Si aibu.
Alafu siku hizi zile mahari nyote watu mnajisetia kwa vichwa zenu. Zinaenda kukimbizana na body count. Body count mahari hivi tu. It's like the more you accumulate it, the higher the mahari becomes. When you're appreciate.
Wow.
Hata benefit za tumia hiyo kupima. Nasema dema akisema nataka ngamia 50, nasema ngamia 50 by 3, hiyo ni 150. Alafu umesema kondoo ngapi? So that one you have to produce a formula.
Ngamia kwani inaendea bibi wapi?
Mimi naona inaweza tusaidia.
Formula iliproduciwa na wazee haiwezi changiwa.
Hiyo formula tunafaa tuachie Sheldon. Sheldon na ule demu wake alikuwa anaitwa Amy.
Buda bana. Sisi tunafaa tukae chini. Bada Jose karibia mic bana.
Niko nasema hiyo formula tunafaa tuachie Sheldon na demu wake. Sijui alikuwa anaitwa Amy.
Sheldon hawezi toa kitu.
Manze, unaweza pata prices uzini imeende 3 manze, na tuko hapo tumeogopa.
Sheldon wala anaweza
Niache, ni nini mbaya?
Sheldon anaweza act yeye ndio the more valuable one.
Wewe huwezi ni afford, hebu kwanza acha kuongea.
Obvious, tutapata
Huwezi ni
mende
afford to
wapi?
leave my bread price alone.
Unataka nipate mende wapi?
Nimesema huwezi ni afford, so achana na bread price yangu tafadhali.
Price yako ni nini? Hebu tuambie price yako.
Mi mwenyewe sijui, si nimekwambia, like traditionally ni the price that my grandmother was bought with. Okay, she was born. Jesus, I'm using that one. Okay, sawa, I was bought with.
Ushaitikia.
Imerate put price on her.
Ushaitikia.
Ushaeka head.
Imeslide by mistake, but hiyo price yenye alichukuliwa nayo ndo price yenye mi nitachukuliwa nayo. Like on our side, that's how it goes. People don't just set prices from their heads. Mi sijui about other communities ama other parts of Kikuyu, but on our side of Kikuyu, that is how it goes.